Jeremy Cupp from L.C.Fabrications in Grottoes, Virginia, USA. I guess as of right now, L.C.Fabrications is primarily a machine shop. We also have our own line of parts that have been making for, I don't know, 15 years now, I think. Yeah, started out building custom bikes and had to pay for that hobby, so started L.C. Fab, and things have worked out really well. So the Dirtster, really I've grown up rural. We live in the mountains here. Grew up riding dirt bikes, and always had a love for dirt bikes. Also always kind of had a love for Harley Sportster. Had the bike sitting around, and wanted to do something with it that it was a little different. I didn't want to just hardtail or cafe, or I'd seen a dirt bike or two done out of a Sportster, but they were really just knobby tires and longer shocks on a stock bike, and I thought it'd be really cool to do one right, and I guess that was kind of the birth of the whole thing. Really, to me, most people say it can't be done. It's a big, heavy, overpowered for dirt bike. It's kind of a dumb idea, all in all. And yet, the whole point of being able to do anything you want to do is, I don't want to follow the next guy. I want to try something that shouldn't work or can't work, or they say can't work. And yeah, so that's, I guess, where I came from. That. Well, honestly, the bike, I bought it off a friend of mine who needed a little money, and it just sat around in the corner. I used it for, measuring prototype parts and things off of for my products, and kind of got interested in doing a little something with it. And it was supposed to be quick itself, something that I could give a try and beat it up in the woods a little bit, and just have fun with it. And I don't know, everything I do kind of gets carried away, and so as I went, I'd work on it for a little while, and then I'd have to stop on it to do paying work, and I guess every time onto the table and back off of the table, I would come up with new ideas, and it just grew from there, really. I guess the biggest challenge on the whole thing was the rear suspension. Again, I didn't want to just put longer shocks on like people are doing, so I made basically like a true rising rate, dirt bike suspension linkage out of it. So I had to rebuild the whole subframe, build swing arm, lots of math combined with lots of trial and error. Really, the front loop of the frame and the engine are factory, and I made the rest of it. Carbon fiber body work. I did that because I didn't know anything about carbon fiber, and whenever I build a bike, I like to learn something new. I'd actually seen a bike at, I don't know, maybe show it to Javits in New York or something that had really beautiful carbon fiber work, and I said, I wish I knew how to do that, and so with this one I decided to learn.